My name's Molly Danielson. I'm here again with head coach Josh Davis. Josh, how we doing?
Doing great.
Of course. So we're coming off a tough streak. We had 3 games since we last saw each other. 3 tough losses against Pacific on Friday, UPS away at UPS on Saturday, and then also Willamette last night. Let's dive into the last weekend first. So we were home against Pacific, and that was a really dominant team. Now they're number 1 in the conference. Talk about that game.
Yeah, I definitely think Pacific is the top of our conference. They have a really balanced offense and some really powerful weapons. And we had some focuses in that game, and I think we did fairly well with the middles, which we focused on. But the right side just, had a really good night. She was reigning National Player of the Week, and we just really struggled to stop her. So at the end of the day, that's just one thing we're going to focus, one more person to focus on next time, but that's what makes them a good team is you have so many people to focus on. But I thought since we were going to focus on the middles, we did a good job of that, and we just know a couple things we need to do better next time.
Absolutely, and then you guys turned it around and had to go travel about 4 hours up to Tacoma. So in that game, you guys came out 3-1. You started off a little rough, and then you did have a set there where your team bounced back. Tell about how that game shifted, how you guys tried to bring it back, but just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, we moved around our offense a little bit, and that allowed us to create some scoring opportunities. We actually blocked very well that night. It just came down to the serve and pass battle, which is generally what happens in volleyball. We got aced more times than we're used to, and they really got us out of system and uncomfortable in a lot of serve receive situations. And just down the stretch in that fourth set, we made a couple unforced errors in the 20s that were crucial to Puget Sound coming on top. So I think next time we have a good serve receive strategy for them, and we know that we can score points and block well. So we're hoping those adjustments take us to the win next time.
Absolutely. So lastly, we played Willamette last night. Man, 3 quick games within about 5 days, right? So that's honestly just hard for any athlete. So what happened about yesterday? That was 3-0, and honestly, the girls just looked out of rhythm. Where do you think that out of rhythm came from?
I honestly don't know. That's really hard to pinpoint. I don't know if it's because it's a Wednesday night game and we don't really have any of those really. Or if it was just the down weather.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could not get any sort of rhythm. We were not, I didn't really feel like we were as mentally engaged as we could have been. And I think it really showed. And so, the biggest thing is we hope that we can learn from that and bounce back and make adjustments and come out stronger on Saturday.
Some positives I did see, though, were that you were playing a lot more different players this time. You're subbing in at least 3 or 4 more gals than last week. So how has that impact on the team to see that, if there's a different week, you practice really hard, you come in and play in a game?
Yeah, we know Lisa Edo. She's one of our Energizer bunnies, if
Absolutely.
you want to call it. And so there are some things that we needed from the outside position that we knew that she could provide. And Kayla Moss always works really hard in practice, too. And so just a couple things that we were really, really asking in ways to attempt to score. Those 2 really came in and tried to make that conscious effort to do that. So I'm really proud of them and pleased with them for coming in their efforts. And so.
Yeah, for sure. I honestly thought Kayla Moss, I haven't seen her play much, and she really did her role, I thought, when she was in yesterday. So good job to her. So we just started the second round conference play yesterday with Willamette, and you guys are going to be playing George Fox at Fox on Saturday at 6. How are you going to prepare for that game and overall the rest of the conference?
Well, now that I feel like we know what we need to do and we've been, implementing our side of the net a little bit better, now it's just coming out and doing that with intensity and a little bit of urgency. We don't want to wait to do our side of the net until halfway through the set. We want to come out from point 1 and do that. So I think that now that they're more comfortable with, we're going to move around our offense, score in different ways, we can come right out of the gate and do that. And we know that we can serve tough. That's one of our bread and butters. But now we just need to translate that to every aspect of our game.
Yeah, you guys are definitely a fantastic serving team. Personally, I know you have Lisa in there. She subs in for the serve, as well as Ailey Dixon. She does a really good job too. So good luck on Saturday. Only 1 game to prepare for, which is pretty nice from a scouting standpoint. And then we'll be seeing you at home the week after that. So thanks, Josh, for being with me again, and we'll be seeing you hopefully at George Fox or tuning in at 6 o'clock on Saturday.